All right, so welcome. So this particular video is just an action video. So I'm in Kingdom K 636. I was not able to capture the actual hit, but I do have some reports, and I will give you details of what happened. So here I've already caught the leader, and I've actually ported out of or migrated out of the kingdom. And the thing was, see, I got the leader right now, as you can tell. But what happens is, I guess they had a pretty good connection with the overlord at this kingdom I migrated into. So within minutes, they were able to get that or pardon for. So they wasted entire pardon for one guy, and he did also eat Devil's Cap as well. So here we have 375k, and he hit me with a calf blast, and it was 375k T4, or most of it anyway. And the guy, yeah, see, there's a message about pardon. So, oh well, it happens, sometimes. But yeah, there's the leader gone now, as you can see. So for me, I guess I could. Maybe it's a waste of migration scroll, but I did have pretty good amount of guild coins, so I figure it'd be a good one. So, and the reason why I'm talking instead of playing music on this particular video is to share some of the insights, what I was thinking at the time, for you guys to try on your own if you're trapping people. So here, this is where it actually happened. And originally, what happened was they actually tried to rally a guildmate of ours. He's a C23, I believe, like 130 million. So they thought he was offline, which he was actually online, and they tried to rally him. So I ported in with my trap, which was not completely ready. So you see my infirmary getting built there still. So I don't have full infirmary space there. This is why we see 117k red, which isn't too bad. I mean, I'll take that all day long. But so what happened was, I actually ported in. I wanted to make it look like I'm raining and getting on Fury. So I asked my guildmate, which you will see. Yeah, I've asked him actually to set a fake rally, so that way I can enter his rally. Then it looks like I'm raining, even though I'm not. I'm actually doing a going into his DN rally. But for them, it looks like I'm on a Fury, which makes them all poured in and wanting to rally me, right? Because they think I'm on Fury for 15 minutes. So that was the whole thought process behind that. And then this guy named Hot Gate, I guess, he actually ported in right underneath me. And I was actually right in next to my guildmate. And he actually ported in and sent the hit. And that's what happened. Here, I actually ported back into the kingdom after I caught the leader, migrated out, and then they pardoned. I came back in, and then, of course, I'm baiting for another hit. Another guy sends me a Pyrus hit, which is a big waste of gems for them, because, I mean, you're hitting a Pyrus to a trap account, you're killing nothing but T1 account, or T1 troops, right? So here I poured out away from the rally, because they got another rally set on me as soon as I got back into the kingdom. So I port away, so that way I can shield and port away, make them walk back is what I was trying to do. But obviously, I think here they actually canceled the rally on me. And you could see me porting around. I'm trying to get maximum distance between them and I, so that way I could make them walk even further, make them waste carpets as well. So that was my thought process on that, and that was what's happening there. But I think they actually canceled this rally. You can see I'm looking at my clock to make sure the rally's coming and what time it's coming in. I'm probably actually looking at potentially my second screen as well to make that happen. But looks like I do random out a couple more times here in a second, I think. Or maybe I already did randomed. So yeah, I'm looking at the clock to make sure, because you want to always, when rallies coming in, because there's been glitches or lags that's happened, so you don't want to try the shield at last second. Don't give yourself too little of a time to shield, because they can carpet fast enough where they can catch you within a couple of seconds. So you want to have your fingers on that button for shielding, and then maybe watch it on another screen, right? So that's what I do most of the time. And then there, my guildmates asking if I want rain or whatever. But one thing about the solo trap, you never want to be on Fury. It's really a bad idea. So here, I got enough distance between them and I. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually trying to act like I'm setting camps, trying to make them waste another relocator. And of course, I tried to send them like slow units to make it look like T3. I don't really have too many T3s. And when you do this, sometimes they're willing to port in and then try to do a solo hit on you. And I do this all the time, trying to do that, because a lot of times you will get them to waste relocators. Sometimes you will actually get them to solo you. Now, with this particular guild and this kingdom I'm in now, which is 636, they don't solo anything above, looks like 50 million with anti. And so I've seen them actually rally like 100 million or 90 million castle without even trying to solo or whatever. So they're not the ones with they're not the bravest one. Anyway, so with this particular kingdom, K636, I can already feel that there's going to be a pretty decent amount of action happening, because there's a lot of guilds here and there's pretty decent mites here. And when there's decent mites, coalitions tend to roll in and they like to zero out some of those billion mite players. And there's very good candidates for a lot of good candidates for that in this particular kingdom. So I'm not saying it is, but I feel like there's going to be a pretty good war. And if anybody out there, if you are a trap account, it may be a good kingdom, but also make sure your trap's ready to go, because if your infirmary is not up to date where it's maximized, then you might see some red like I did. But I'm actually my first trap that actually lost some troops earlier this week or last week. That's actually almost ready. So I change names all the time, so they don't know which one they're hitting. So once I get 2-3 traps, I may go ahead and get like a sector of traps going, so that way it could just whatever they decide to hit, it'll catch them. So yeah, this particular recording, I just wanted to share my thought process behind it, what I was doing, why I was doing certain things. And so it's definitely not like an action video or anything, but yeah, that's how I usually trap people, and I have fun with it. So anybody who's interested, you guys should come down to K636. It's going to be an interesting kingdom. It's going to be a fun kingdom. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.